everyone, this is Kavi. I hope you're all doing good. And today I would like to talk about how I really went from this to this, which are the good products for me. And talking about good products is not just everything, but when I was on my medication, my doctor used to ask me to use a good moisturizer, sunscreen, serums, and I used to be like, which one? Every time it used to be like someone's telling me this, someone's telling me that. Every time it used to be a different story. But after a lot of research, like almost it took me 1 year to figure out what is the best for my skin. And today I would really like to show you those products. And this is the brand. I hope you all very familiar with this brand. It's called Rickwell. Took me like 2 to 3 years to overcome all those acne with Accutane, with good moisturizers, sunscreens, creams, serums, and it took me a lot. My scars, if you would have know, you can see I have a lot of texture in my skin. I would have, I'm also can add the pictures right over here. You can see I have a lot of like scars on my face, and it's very difficult for me to deal with that. But to overcome that, I have figured out the best products for me and for my skin, and I would really like to add it for you too, so you can thank me later. The first product I would like to show you is this AHA B12 face wash. Well, I have a combination skin. I also have oily skin on my cheeks, but my T-zone is always dry. One who have this combination skin. This does wonderful for me because I always used to had acne no matter which brand I use. I used to always break out. But this is the first time I'm feeling like when I wash it off, I feel my skin is clean. I really feel like clean when you wash it off and you see and you realize like yeah, there is something just went off from your face. So yeah, you really need this product. The second product I have is this. Really helps my pores to minimize a lot, because I don't know why this girl really helps you a lot with your pores, with your open pores, with the pores on your hair, on your cheeks area, on your chins, on your forehead. It really helps. I see a lot better result with this because after using these products I feel like that my skin has made a better overcome. She really works wonderful for you. You will be a fan of her. The third product I use is Rickwell Retinol Cream. This is for the treating of the skin. If you're not used to with retinoids and anything, like you can go with this one. If you start to use it, she will never gonna give you breakout. She will not gonna dry up your skin if you moisturize it with a good moisturizer. And thirdly, she will never let your skin to flake out. And if you have texture in your skin just like me, because I have a lot of, see the picture over here and you can see the picture over here, and you can compare both of them. This is the picture of me when I was having too much scars or texture in my skin, and this was my skin right here where I have texture and skin same time, but after using this retinol. Next good product, two good product I have with me. This is a skin radiance cream and this is a pet stop gel. As you know, this really helps in the collagen and building it again, and this helps your scars to pit it, because as you know, you would know, I am talking about pitted skin and I'm talking about this and not this. This is a texture, but I would like to talk about pitted skin. And if you have pitted skin, you need to give this little girl some time, almost like 2 to 3 months for yourself. Use it 2 to 3 times a day, and she will help you with it. Pigmentation, just like me, I probably always have hyperpigmentation here and in this E area. I start to have hyperpigmentation whenever I just stop using my sunscreen or something, or just forget to use it. This helps in repairing that. A good hydration with that also help in the hyperpigmentation, and I use it in morning and I use that pit stop gel at night only. Last, I would like to show you this cream. This is the moisturizer cream, and this is the sunscreen I like to go with. This light, I mean a sunscreen like this, which is so light, go for it. I mean, I would never. I'm gonna show you up. Wait. So light that you can see the texture. It is so light weighted for a person like me, as I have. Can you see? I can't even see it. This is so light in your skin that it's just gonna merge and you will feel very lightweighted, because as a person like me everyone should use sunscreen, but we always look for the lighter sunscreen which just dissolve in our skin and doesn't feel it too heavy, because we all would really like to talk about their moisturizer. I remember when I was on Accutane, it was very difficult for me to deal with the dryness, the flakiness of my skin. It was very difficult for me. And that was the first time when I get to know about this ceramide hyaluronic acids moisturizer, because I had this friend with me and I was using a lot of, moisturizer. Then one day he just come up to me like, why your skin is too dry? I just told him that I'm on Accutane. And then he was like, what are you using then as your moisturizer? Then I just tell, I am using Dot and Key. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm using Dot and Key. And it was dumb me using that. I don't know why. Might could be some people they worked for it, but for me it never really works. So he just suggested me this cream, and I remember I used it for the first time, and I was having very much dryness in this area. I was literally my skin was flecking out, and it was super dry. And the first time I used it, she's my best friend from then. I applied it until night. All my like my flaky skin just came off, and I was shocked. I was like, "What?" And I remember through all my Accutane journey, I used her, and she really helped me with that. So I think people who have dry skin have using who are on the medication of Accutane, who are having this much dry skin that they just started to fleck off their skins, or in winters, I would really suggest them this skin. I'm really promising you. You just need to give her one time or two times of your day. It is. I'm not really gonna say that she's a 10 on 10. She's kind of heavy on your skin, but I truly say this, she really works. If you have a dry skin, I swear you don't need anything after this. For today, and if you want any sort of link and any link of these product, I'm adding right below the video. Just make sure you like, you subscribe, and just put down your comment out there. And I hope I'll see you in the next video. So take care till that. I'll see you. Bye bye.